Liverpool and Tottenham could miss out on an exciting prospect for Jurgen Klopp or Ange Postecoglou. Liverpool and Tottenham are staring at the prospect of missing out on Bristol City starlet Alex Scott after Inter Milan stepped up their interest in the 19-year-old. The midfielder has been the subject of Premier League speculation, but now teams across the continent have entered the race for his signature. His blistering form in the Championship has seen him become one of the division's hottest commodities, and with Bristol unable to finish in the top half of the table, they are likely resigned to losing Scott but could receive as much as £25 million for the teenager. Scott, who has been dubbed the Guernsey Grealish for his likeness to the Manchester City star, also has admirers from across Europe in addition to Liverpool, Spurs, West Ham and Wolves, as Italian outlet Tuttomercato Web have claimed that Inter are serious about bringing him to Serie A. Inter could be on the lookout for midfield reinforcements, as Nicolo Barella has been the subject of interest from both Newcastle and Liverpool, while Marcelo Brozovic has been linked with Barcelona and Saudi Arabia in recent days. They do hope to negotiate his fee down to £15.5 million, however, which could give Premier League teams an advantage if they are willing to pay closer to Bristol's asking price this summer. Bristol boss Nigel Pearson has previously insisted that it will cost over £25 million for his side to part ways with their most prized asset. There are things that could change if players leave that may facilitate other deals, but in all honesty, the way I look at it at the minute, I'd rather work to the assumption that we keep all of our players intact, the ones that we've got, and that includes people like Alex Scott, Pearson told the BBC. They're in the building until someone comes in with a ridiculous bid, and it will have to be a really good bid to take him out. Alex as well is very keen to continue his own development. It would be nice for us to have a crack at getting promotion next season with all our young players still here. Liverpool may see Scott as part of their midfield overhaul, having already signed Alexis Mac Allister from Brighton, but the likes of Manu Kone, Khafren Thuram and Gabri Veiga are also on their shortlist. Spurs, meanwhile, are targeting James Maddison from Leicester, but if the Foxes' asking price of £50 million plus puts Ange Postecoglou's side off, then they may opt for Scott instead. Inter could offer the teenager a clear pathway to the first team, however, especially if Barella and Brozovic depart, in addition to Champions League football, which would likely entice Scott to consider snubbing Premier League interest.